This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
So topic 1 is going to be the Nintendo Switch Lite. All right.
Sounds good.
The most unnecessary revision of the Switch yet. Except it's not. It's
Tell me how you really feel.
Okay. So here's how I feel about the Switch Lite. For $200, you can now replace your 3DS. But you don't get all the features of a Switch. And the Joy-Cons don't work, except for undocked, which means you got to get a separate charger if you want to use Joy-Cons, which I don't think anybody realizes this. This is going to be a very costly endeavor for people that actually want to use it for Joy-Con Switch games. If you're going to buy this, don't get Joy-Con Switch games at all. Just buy games that work with it.
Mm-hmm.
My second thing on this is, how hard could it have possibly been to allow this thing to dock? I just think it was unnecessary to remove that feature unless there was no way to do it. And unless it's not charging with USB-C, it can do it. And hackers will figure it out very quickly.
I just think the audience it's aimed for is younger kids and people who want to jump from a 3DS into another portable system that's newer.
I highly doubt that this is less breakable than the original Switch.
Yeah.
Highly doubt it.
I'm not saying it's less breakable, but it's smaller, and you can play it portably. I think that's it. I mean, I don't even know what the benefits are. It has the same screen resolution. The
Smaller.
Yeah, but it's still 720, right?
It's 720p, but the screen is like a good inch to inch and a half smaller. It's like 5.5 versus 6.5. 7? Is it 7? I think standard 7, right? It's 5.5, so it's like an inch and a half smaller. So yeah, they're marketing. You're right. They're marketing this to kids, but they're also trying to grab whatever niche audience is left on the Vita for the exact reasons that I like the Vita. I actually made a Reddit post that I think would be very relevant to this. I said, if you're going to do what you're doing, Nintendo, then you need to launch a Switch TV. All right, it needs to be a TV-only Switch that can do everything that the standard Switch can do, except it can't undock and can't be portable. All right, so then you could sell the Lite. You could sell the convertible model, and you could sell the Switch TV. And then between the Lite and the Switch TV, cloud saving. So you can carry your saves with you. Then people that buy the Lite can say, you know what? I'm really missing this docking feature, but I don't want to spend $300 for a portable Switch. I would like to have the ability to play it on my TV and then have cloud saving enabled between those two things. Sell the Switch TV for $150 with a wired Pro controller that Nintendo has not released yet. That way you can save some money and not have to sell the $70 Pro controller with it.
Mm-hmm.
And just have a plastic box that connects to the TV so that, hey, I've got my Switch Lite. I really like it. A year later, I'm like, okay, I wish I could play this on my TV. Boom, Switch TV.
Well, at that point, think about it. You're spending the $200 for the Mini, or the Lite, gosh, I keep saying Mini, for the Lite, and then $150 for the Switch TV. So you end up spending more than just the original Switch.
Exactly. Nintendo can make a profit on this.
I don't know. That seems scummy.
Well, they're not going to sell it for $100. It's
going to be
at least $150.
I completely agree with you. Like the pricing model, that's exactly what they would do if they're making that.
Here's the thing: the Vita was a $300 system right out the gate, $300, and you had to spend more money for memory cards, more money for games, etc., etc., etc. Go on and on and on and on. The PS TV without a controller was $100. With a controller, $150. That was what it launched at out the gate. So I know what I'm talking about. This is the right price point for this type of peripheral. And then here's the thing. Nintendo is incentivizing people to buy the portable versus Lite plus TV. But for people that want that TV functionality a year later, they can go back and say, crap, I wish I would have bought the portable.
And then
now you can buy Switch TV. I mean, you're going to buy it at a penalty, a $50 penalty. But there you go. Now you can have both. You can have it both ways. That's honestly the preferred option for me. I don't want to have to dock and undock and dock and undock. I like to have cloud saving, and I like to have two separate models.
Okay.
That's my preferred option.
You think they'll make like a Switch XL or Switch HD?
Oh, it's happening.
Okay.
They'll probably launch a no compromise Switch that's 1080p and handheld and 1080p on the TV dock. It just won't happen this year. It'll be like next March.
What do you think the price point of that one will be?
$400. Or they'll reduce the standard Switch to $250 and make the Pro $350.
Okay.
I can't see it happening any other way. And it'll probably be like a 8-inch screen instead of a 7.
Yeah. And then they'll re-release it again, and it'll be the new XL.
No, they won't do that. They'll probably do a Switch 2 before they do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're not going to follow the 3DS line of handhelds then?
I think they would. I mean, maybe, but I'd be shocked. I mean, they probably will do the new Nintendo Switch along with the Pro model like next March. And I only say that because they're already amping up to put a different chip inside the Switch.
Yep.
So a little refresh, maybe thin out the bezels a little bit. Minor revision. Nothing major. You won't really notice the difference, but I bet it happens.
Okay.
They might even just silently release the new Nintendo Switch with the different chip because it's supposed to save on battery life. And it's made with a process that's cheaper because it's more widely used. Mm-hmm. I mean, the original Switch used the chips from the unused. Swear to God, somebody was behind me. It was weird. It used the chips from the unused chips that were produced for the NVIDIA Shield tablet.
Oh, okay.
And because they had to produce a ton of them due to the popularity of the Switch, it's driving up costs. Nintendo would like to lower the cost, so using a more efficient chip. It was cheaper in the beginning because they could use all these piled up chips in a warehouse, right?
Yeah, I hear you. Mm-hmm.
Now it's not because now they have to actually produce more of them, and it's a more expensive process because it's not widely used. It's like I think it's like a 20 nanometer chip, and they're going to move to a 16 nanometer chip.
Okay.
The smaller the number, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to add to that? Do you have any thoughts?
Other than the fact that the Switch Lite doesn't appeal to me at all, because I feel like if you're to buy it, I mean, it's $100 cheaper, but you're losing so many features that I still find very appealing about the original that I might wait for that revision, see if it drops the price point of what's already out, or if the XL comes out and drops the price point of the original down, then maybe I'll pick it up then.
I think what's going to happen is the revision is going to keep the price at $300. And then you might see a price drop in used Switches because they'll still be exploitable. They'll be the older version. You know, we're looking at a 3-year-old, essentially tablet console.
Mm-hmm.
Screen's not going to last forever.
True.
So you might see the Switch used drop down to like $179.
And that's when GameStop swoops in.
That's what I'm talking about. GameStop could swoop in with like this Black Friday, it's going to be like $179. If they launch a Pro and they launch a new revision, the original Switch will be like $179. The only issue with the originals is they come with the original Joy-Cons, which have the left stick drift.
Yeah.
Nintendo has not fixed that yet. They have no idea what to do. So I'm hoping that by the time the Lite comes out, they've got it figured out because they're using the same analog sticks in the Lite that they use on the original Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have it figured out. Class action lawsuit. Guaranteed. Nobody's going to be happy about spending $200 on a console with controllers you can't replace. Yeah, it sucks on the Switch. But with the Switch Lite, you're dead in the water.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Nothing
can't
you can
use
do.
it.
Yep.
Say hello to Joy-Con docking attachment for the Lite. Can you imagine, like, here's a case that lets you dock the Switch Joy-Cons.
Oh my gosh.
That left stick drag, that sucks. Here you go. Here's the
I'm actually
docking.
having that problem with my Xbox One controller on Titanfall.
Really?
Only that game. I have no idea why, but the character just keeps moving to the left, and it's very frustrating.
Sounds like a glitch.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my thought. The Switch Lite, came out now to sell during the holidays.
Yep.
That's what it's here for. It's to sell to everybody that's been a holdout on the 3DS, everybody that's been a holdout on the Vita. God forbid people are still on the original DS or Game Boys, but this is your replacement. It's also for everybody that complained about the D-pad.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo releasing an official D-pad. And you could use, this is also a second Switch for owners that want to use the original Switch in the way that I described.
Yep.
You want to, because they're going to have cloud saving. You can leave it docked at all times and use the Lite as your portable version.
Mm-hmm.
That's another option, which I think they're going to test the waters and see how people do use the Lite. If people that already have one buy a Lite and use that one specifically for portability and leave the other one docked at all times, I think Nintendo is more likely to release a Switch TV.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
And you can release that in a box like yay big. It doesn't have to be very big.
Mm-hmm.
The PS TV is like the size of an iPhone.
It's very small. Yeah.
It is. It's very small. And I've held on to mine this long, and the price keeps going up. I don't know why, but it is. It's like $200 now. For some reason, the price keeps going up.
Mm-hmm.
But I like playing Persona 4 Golden on a TV occasionally, so I'm going to keep mine.
It's definitely for Persona games. That's the only reason.
Speaking of Persona, what games are you currently playing?
Well, I'm still trying to get the max rank in Halo 5, so the 152. I made it to 58 today. So I have a lot to go.
There you go.
And then I'm restarting the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition.
Oh, yeah?
I never actually finished it, so this time I'm going to play it all the way through.
I bought the third one on launch day specifically to play through it quickly, and I have not touched it since like a week after launch day.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the first two, the intros, were like swooped you in and made you want to play it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I'm playing it, and I'm wandering around some party town in Mexico, and I'm trying to find the cartel. What does this have to do with Tomb Raider?
I heard it was a lot slower and not quite as good.
It doesn't feel like a Tomb Raider game, to be completely honest with you, at least not in my opinion. And it doesn't feel like the old school Tomb Raider, and it doesn't feel like new school Tomb Raider. So
yeah,
I don't know.
She never gets the two pistols.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You mean like what we did at Dave & Buster's?
Yeah, yeah, that was fun. But no, we never get the two pistols.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, you mean the iconic version of? Oh, okay.
GameStop has the Rise of the Tomb Raider for $10 right now.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Plug for GameStop. I might go pick it up.
This year is the 20th anniversary of. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say what I was playing. I'm still playing Persona 5, Persona 4 Golden, and I've paused on Fire Emblem Fates because I got really frustrated with a bonus level. I can't seem to get through it without losing at least one unit, and I don't play that way. So I keep having to restart. And if you restart, you get the units back. But if you keep progressing forward, permadeath is like, see ya, bye unit.
Okay.
So you're screwed. Anyways, I think you and I need to find a different app than Skype because I think a different app might work better with the streaming because I want to eventually move us to Twitch.
Okay.
For this.
Can we record on Mixer?
What's Mixer?
It's like Xbox's owned Twitch. It's growing in popularity right now, so I'm not just making this up. Yeah.
I'll have to look into it, but basically what I want to do is we'll have to create. So there's already a CHRILLCAST Twitch. We need to create 2 users, CHRILLCAST Chris and CHRILLCAST Will, for live streams. Because then I can invite both of us to the CHRILLCAST Twitch stream, and we can participate in it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
We'll still use our phones.
Yeah, you can join the stream from your phone, but you'll have to create a Twitch account that you can use to be invited to the Twitch streaming or Mixer, depending on how we do it. But that's something we need to look into.
And then what game would you want to play?
This would initially be the podcast, except on Twitch, and then we have to move towards what you're talking about. I still need to get my Elgato capture device so we can play Halo on the Xbox 360, play that together online.
Or you can stop sucking and get a new Xbox One.
No. I might get Game Pass and try that on the computer when the Halo starts again. Anyways, so Starfarers of Catan 20th anniversary is this year. 1999 was when it was originally released. 2019, they're going to be Q4 releasing a new version.
Ooh, that's cool.
I know you don't know a lot about it, but
I've seen the figures and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah. So first off, I don't think they're going to be releasing new figurines, which is a bummer.
Yeah.
But there is some speculation that one of the pieces in the German list they released might be exactly that, might be the aliens.
Okay.
So we'll see. The rockets they're saying are more robust, which is a good thing because the original rockets are extremely fragile and very breakable. And come on, Cosmos, you guys can do a much better job. So hopefully the new ones will be better. Although I do love the design of the originals. I hope the new design is better. And please don't release flat cardboard rockets because I will be extremely disappointed and I will rage on it online. I will be doing a comparison video between the original components and the new components when I purchase mine later this year.
More to it. Nice.
Yeah, because I have the full set, so I can do that. Anyways, very, very, very excited for that. My favorite board game ever, definitely.
Really? Okay.
And then my second pickup was actually Trogdor, the board game. Do you know what that's
very
from?
Cool. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. It's pretty neat. I'll have to send you a picture of it, but look up Trogdor just for laughs. You'll love it. It's got a song and everything to go with it. So those are my pickups, and I did unbox it on Ambient Unboxing, our other YouTube channel.
How do I not get these notifications? On the side note, I don't understand.
Did you sign up for the bell?
I did sign up for the bell.
You've
had you've had 2 videos now go up that I had no idea happened.
That's funny. Okay, so Smash obviously added Banjo Kazooie, right? To thunderous applause. I was shocked that people were that excited about it when the last game we got was Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Yep.
So
people love Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, 100%. But the question is, who would produce a new Banjo Kazooie game, and what consoles would it be on? Because most of the fans, let's face it, Nintendo Switch owners. So who would produce it?
Well, we know Rare still owns the property, but they're very busy with other IPs right now, like Sea of Thieves. So maybe no
rare. Nope.
I'm thinking that someone else would produce it. I'm just thinking that Rare would still like oversee it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
but it's gonna come to the Xbox, but it'll be on Game Pass.
Yes.
And then that's the game that they're gonna announce the Game Pass is on the Switch with. Right now.
Okay. So I would like to see either the team that produced Yooka-Laylee do it, or Retro Studios, but that's not going to happen because they're doing Prime 4.
Yep.
Retro Studios is the right people to do it, to bring back a legend of a game like Banjo-Kazooie. So instead, what I want to see is not a new one. I don't want to see a new Banjo-Kazooie yet. I want them to release, because this will be a very quick project, get the team that did the Crash Bandicoot re-release in HD to do Banjo-Kazooie HD.
Yeah,
release that, and then if there's enough popularity, release Banjo-Tooie. And then once the hype train is going, Banjo 3E. Banjo 3E.
No, first you gotta do Nuts and Bolts HD.
Never. Nuts and Bolts, just swear it off. It's the redheaded stepchild.
That was fan favorite. Obviously.
Forget it. No, there was actually work on Banjo 3E for the N64. It was going to be the last Nintendo title, essentially, or a launch GameCube title, and it got scrapped when Microsoft bought Rare. I'm still mad about that.
That was a weird acquisition because they didn't do much with it at first.
It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All they did was steal old franchises like Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah, and they just re-released it. They didn't even get a new one.
Right, and then they released the new... Which one was it?
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark. And then they also released... there was another one. I know it's going to come to me.
They had like Viva Pinata.
There was that like that Goblins Gremlins or something game.
It's
It looked
Cameo.
like it should be a Nintendo. Yeah, Cameo.
Cameo, whatever. I don't know.
And you know why it's called Cameo, right? It's like
Why?
a cameo in a video. She's like cameoing as the different characters.
Oh,
It was a play on words.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never played it. Obviously, I do own that game though.
It's actually it's kind of fun. It's like a different take on like a Zelda collectathon with powers. Okay. You got to use like the rolly guy to get past a rolling spot. You got to use the like brawler to kill enemies. It's set up interesting, at least. Say it's like Darksiders almost.
Okay.
In my opinion, a much more kid friendly version of Darksiders. Yeah, it's like a game called like Ghost Goonies.
Grab
or
by
something.
the Ghoulies.
Grab by the Ghoulies. That's it. Yeah, that one's another one. So, anyways, the last topic I'd like to cover today, and I would love to cover AOE 4, but I need to do more research on it. We'll cover it next week.
Okay.
Is Crash Bandicoot or Crash Team Racing, Nitro Kart, whatever you want, whatever the new title is, Crash Team Racing. All right, we'll just call it what it is. Crash Team Racing Remake will never have microtransactions. Stated by Activision, stated by the studio working with Activision. The only paid difference is if you got the deluxe version or the standard version. There are like some skins that come with the deluxe version that will never come to the standard version, ever. So that's the only difference between. The only pay difference between one or the other is you get some bonus thing. There will never be any microtransactions in the game, which I'm shocked about. And I'm thinking I talked about this before that they were going to add them, but no.
You did.
They stated if they change, we are definitely going to say you guys suck.
Yeah, well, there's no microtransactions, but there's going to be some surprise mechanics.
No, they said there will be free DLC.
All right, we'll see.
That's how they're going to continue to get sales. They're going to keep building the audience. Their plan is to keep releasing free DLC over time to continue getting people to buy the game rather than get people to continuously pay.
I feel like I need to buy this game out of principle now just to show them that this kind of model will work.
So their plan is to steal the Mario Kart fandom by slowly eroding. Because Nintendo moved to paid DLC.
Yeah, they did.
They want to erode that fan base by saying, hey, we're just going to give you free updates. Activision wants to take some of that kart racing back.
Yeah, and the game's cheaper, isn't it? It's only like $40.
It's like 40. Yeah, it's 40 versus 60. So they might actually do a decent shot at it. So, well, I mean,
and it's on more systems, too. I mean, it's amazing if that's true.
It's not on
Switch. Are you sure it's on the Switch?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
They plan to release it on the Switch. It's not there yet.
Okay. I mean, it's amazing that Activision is actually doing something like this, even if it's just like essentially a re-release of the older game.
Right. No, I completely agree. And I hope that more games follow this suit. You don't need the biggest budget in the whole wide world with the biggest advertising campaign to sell a game and make money.
No.
What you need is solid gameplay for at least like 20 hours, I'd say is the minimum. 20 hours of solid gameplay, solo or non-solo, whatever. Maybe you don't even really need multiplayer anymore. People don't care. I mean, some games need it, some games don't. Call of Duty, yes. Crash Team Racing, yes. But like Dark Souls, you don't need multiplayer.
No.
Crash Bandicoot Trilogy, don't need multiplayer, right? Just give us solid gameplay, a non-broken game. Leave if you have microtransactions, leave them as just skins. Something simple. Don't add achievements to them. Or if you're gonna do it, wait a year and give us a full DLC campaign expansion.
Yeah.
Or do it like Halo 3, which was like a bunch of multiplayer maps for like $5.
I will say that I didn't buy a single one of those packs because of that, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was just like, I'm not paying for these packs, even though they were cheap. I mean, I was pretty young, but with Halo 2, I ended up getting all those map packs for free. So when Halo 3 came out,
you thought eventually you'd get there?
Yeah, I was like, eventually they're gonna give it to me for free, so I'm not gonna buy them now, and they never did.
Oh, well, naive.
Yeah, until the Master Chief Collection, but we all know how that happened.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just saying, like, you don't have to produce it for under a $60 cost that you can recoup.
Yeah.
Right. Like, don't over Don't overproduce and undersell. Right? Don't launch with day one DLC. Don't do that.
It's like every game does. So frustrating.
Even if you have DLC on day one, wait.
Yeah.
Just don't tell us. Then we don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just don't put it on the disc. Don't put it out on Steam. Just wait. Give it like 6 months. Let the fan base decide if they like the game. If they like it, release the DLC. Okay? Then you don't look like you're just scumming everybody for money.
Yep.
I'm not advocating for this. I'm just saying if you're going to do it anyways, don't do it so obviously.
Yeah.
You know, at least let us feel like you didn't have this day one. You could have given it to us on day one. Let us think that, oh, you've been producing the content we want over time. Sweet. Because we all know you already produced it. Like,
ridiculous.
Just old school gaming is my favorite gaming. You know, we got
when
you
just pop in a disc and you can play.
We got the teaser trailer. Eventually, the games came to stores. We got to look at the box art. We're like, ooh, right?
Yeah.
And then you take it home, you pop in the disc, and you're either extremely satisfied or you're disappointed and you're never buying a game like that again.
Yeah. Those are the days, man.
But it was always mysterious, right?
Yep. Now you get 1,000 trailers that hype up a game that doesn't exist. You pop in the disc. You have to wait about 4 hours for it to download all the crap to your system. And then it's probably the game is shorter than the download time.
Yeah, like a 4-hour gameplay.
Oh my gosh.
Single player.
Yeah.
The only way that that's acceptable is if it's an indie game.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost $60.
Yep.
I would say for every $3 spent, there should be an hour of gameplay.
I like that measurement.
So I'd say unless there are some games that are so good, I don't care how long they are. But I'd say in general, the rules should be like an hour per $3 spent. Like when I spend 99 cents on a song, I'm going to listen to that like at least 2 hours, right? Because over the course of my life, I listen to songs over and over and over again. So I get like 2 hours worth out of 99 cents for a song. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that should be the same way. And music can be very expensive to produce on the same par with. I mean, it can be not expensive to produce, but hey, I don't listen to a lot of that music. But I mean, in general, like God of War is like 16 hours, and nobody felt like they got ripped off with God of War. So some games can,
they can fluctuate. Sure.
Yeah, but in general, I would say the rule should be per $3 spent, there should be an hour of gameplay. I mean, Halo, I got tons of hours out of Halo.
I know.
And
I was
I'm
going to
including
say
replayability. I'm including replayability because I could play the Halo campaign on normal, heroic, legendary, and it's a different game. It really is a different game.
And it doesn't feel cheated either. So.
Right. Exactly. So.
I know you gotta get going. Multiplayer.
Oh, go ahead.
That's
I know you gotta get going quickly, Will. So, is there anything else you want to cover up?
I killed someone.
No,
I think we covered those 3 topics, or 4 topics. I think we covered actually.
I'm gonna look at Mixer though, and you create a Twitch account. We'll decide which one we're gonna use. Your username needs to be CHRILLCAST Will.
CHRILLCAST Will. Got it. So you're saying CHRILLCAST Chris? That's me.
No, I'll be CHRILLCAST.
No.
What am I gonna do?
And then Halo 3 will be our first. Oh, we're not doing games first. We're just gonna do a stream. I don't know. I'll get that through my head at some point.
Well, it could be Halo Reach. That's coming out soon, right?
Yeah, they already have the betas.
I have Steam.
Very cool.
I have Xbox Live.
You don't need Xbox Live for the Master Chief Collection when it comes to Steam.
Can we play together?
Yes. Yeah, they're gonna have 2-player, and then we can also do Sea of Thieves at some point. You're getting Game Pass
for a day.
It might have a month. Yeah, we can do a couple things in a month. So
I think my Xbox Live did renew. So I don't know. We'll see. It's already paid for.
Yeah. You should get the ultimate. You should update now, and you can get like a year worth of Game Pass on PC, Xbox One, which
what do
you
you
don't
mean by
have.
update one?
There's an ultimate one now, ultimate subscription, It's the same price as buying Game Pass and Xbox Live separate, but if you get it all together, right now it's cheaper. It's like $1 or something.
$1?
Yeah, something like that.
Cheaper or $1 in general?
Yeah, $1 in general. I got 3 months of Game Pass for $1. Sounds good.
So as always, I'm Chris,
And I'm Will.
and we will see you
On the next CHRILLCAST.
Now get running.
All right, see you later, man.
See you later.